there's the new brake pipe connected up. Obviously I've done this the other day. It's been raining a lot, there's plenty of water about, but we're getting there. So now the next job is to bleed it. Now these cars never bleed easy because well, not one man bleeding, because of the master cylinder is in the floor. It's actually lower than this, but sometimes you can draw them through, which I often do with either a pump or a syringe or something. So I think what I'll do is get this one bled up, ready, and today is the day the engine should be delivered. Just waiting for the guy now. The engine was meant to have been delivered yesterday, but we've had a few problems. They picked it up late, then they promised to put it on a first class delivery, so I'd still get it yesterday, but halfway through the day I messaged them and said, what's the ETA? And they came back with, well, we didn't actually get it to the depot, so it won't be delivered today. It'll be delivered tomorrow morning. So while I'm messing about here and waiting for it, I won't be doing much with it when it comes, but I just want it to arrive so that I know it's here, if you know what I mean. Anyway, might as well mess around with this brake while we're waiting. As you guys know, the master cylinder is in the floor. Still quite full of fluid actually, even though I took the brake pipe off, because it just won't run uphill. So I'll just top that off now. A little bit more fluid. There we go, that's full right to the top now. Don't want any dirt getting in there, so we'll just pop the top on. I have overfilled it really, some of that will spill, but never mind. Nothing different to it, I haven't done before, eh? Right, let's go down to the wheel now and release the bleed screw you've been using. Right, so this is the way I use to get it through when I'm on my own. I just put on this pipe, a syringe, loosen the nipple, pull the syringe, tighten the nipple, squirt the syringe into here, just continue to do it until we get no bubbles. You're nearly there now. I'll always give it another bleed later on just to make sure everything's alright, but at the moment everything seems to be going fine. And guess what? It's starting to rain. Of course. Right, we're going to have to leave this for now and pack up shop again. You can see the rain has stopped the play once again. We tried to get the brake bled. I think it's probably there now, and I'll just bleed that again once we're got it all together before we go out on a road test. We'll just give it another bleed on the front, both sides, just to make sure that that'll pull up nice and even. But that's the brake pipe completed as far as I'm concerned, and we're hoping the engine will turn up very soon. Well, the engine's arrived by the looks. Anglia Freight have brought the pallet. They obviously use all different trucks. Actually, if you can whack it in there. Are you learning? Yep, that'll do. The pallet is in my garage in front of the crane. I'm just going to cut the plastic and we'll have a look what's going on here, eh? What we've got. And this is courtesy of Craig down in Cornwall. A free engine, eh? All it cost me was a delivery. Okay, the delivery company were a bit rubbish with times, but it's got here safe and sound by the looks. Craig done a good job at packing it all up, drained the oils and fastened it to the pallet, covered it up. So let's get it undone and have a look what we got. The wood off. Plastic should be free now. Wow. And there we go. One engine. And like I said, it's a 1098. It's looking good. Looking very good. There's the starter. Obviously that's the gearbox. There's the water pump. So we're going to need a gasket set to put it together. Very clean. It's a clean old engine. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking about whether to clean it up, put new gaskets everywhere, or whether to just put the gaskets on I need to, chuck it in George, get it fired up, see how it runs. If we get oil leaks, then do the sump gaskets and any other gaskets what need doing. Who knows? Just don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll definitely get some gaskets in ready for it. And as you can see, it's got the new clutch, 1098 clutch on it, and you can see in there, look, that it's got a brand new clutch activator, and that is a lot thicker than the one what's in mine. You can see it poking up, and that's all good. Still not sure if I'm going to whip my gearbox out and put this one in, or whether to just make this up to mine and then got a spare gearbox for later if needed. Obviously this one's got a dynamo, but we shall be putting on my alternator. Cool. Obviously we're going to need a new oil filter as well. So now it's here and I can see what it's like. It's all good. I think what I will do is go online and order some gaskets. Cool. Thanks again, Craig, for this. Really pleased with it. It's looking a good lump, and I can't wait to get it into George. What do you think of that, Gemini? What do you think? Hey? Good? Yeah? Yeah, I think she thinks it's good.